This is a copyrighted work. Unauthorized copying or distribution is a crime punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a fine of $250,000.
Scholastic Audio presents Goosebumps, The Haunting Returns by Kate Howard, based on the Scholastic book series by R.L. Stine, read by Zura Johnson. Before 1993, Harold Biddle. Prologue. Rain drenched the town of Port Lawrence. The gray skies matched the pallor of Harold Biddle's sallow skin. Harold kicked puddles as he walked home alone from the high school, looking forward to the one thing he enjoyed each day, spending his free time in the basement of his wooded house, photographing the treasures he'd collected. As he slogged through the classic Pacific Northwest afternoon, Harold spotted something writhing in the mud outside the old hunting shack he called home. He bent down and plucked a lone earthworm off the ground, tucking it into his pocket to add to his collection of pets. When he passed through the kitchen, Harold grabbed a packet of hot chocolate powder out of the cupboard and ripped it open, tossing the contents back for a quick afternoon snack. He was home alone. Again. Before trudging down to his basement lair, Harold stopped to snap a picture of the cuckoo clock at the top of the stairs, just as the bird poked its head out of the clock to announce the time. When Harold got downstairs, he tossed his backpack on his desk, alongside his paints, brushes, and projects in process. Digging into his pocket, Harold pulled out the worm he found on the ground outside and dumped it into a glass terrarium alongside all the other worms, his friends. His parents had never approved of his pets. They thought his choice of worms would make him seem weird to other kids. But Harold loved them and found comfort in his collection. He grabbed his camera again and snapped a picture of his new pet nestled in with the group. With a wry half-smile, Harold dumped the photo on the desk beside a scrapbook filled with his drawings, collages, poetry, and photographs. He leaned in to study his latest masterpiece, a mask he'd been working on, and took another photo. The doorbell rang upstairs, and Harold startled, snapping his head up. Visitors weren't common at the Biddle house, and they weren't...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?